Hello everyone! Magandang hapon! So, today I'm going to talk about our task number 11 is procedures documentation. So, I first heard about this when I was working at PISM. The general manager, I think from Craft Philippines, was the instructor who taught the students how to document procedures. So, he talked about how clear it should be, what elements you can put in. So what I'm going to share with you is what I've learned from him and also what I practice as a virtual assistant, because you can't avoid but have to document certain procedures, whether they're recurring procedures or something that you have to do once in a while, okay? Because procedures will make it easy for you to do certain tasks. It will avoid guesswork. It will make things done quicker and less mistakes. Okay, so the elements of a procedure is you should say there on the document, just one single document for every procedure. Okay, so for example, how to book a hotel. Okay, so you'll just have one procedure for that, or how to make a cup of coffee, one procedure for that. Okay, so you have to clearly state what the procedure is. Okay, then you have to explain how it's done. You have to give clear step-by-step instructions. Okay, for example, step 1, turn on the kettle. Step 2, wait for water to boil. Step 3, pour water into the cup. Ganon, etc. So number 3 element is you have to indicate who it's for, who's going to use that procedure. For example, anyone in the office can use the coffee maker or can follow this procedure. But if it's something specific like reconcile credit card statements, so not everyone can do that. You have to specify, is it the bookkeeper, is it the assistant of this person? So you have to specify that, and then you have to include, not have to, but especially if it's something technical, it's best to include photos and videos so that it's easy to follow. They don't have to guess, especially if you're dealing with machines. It will show there what buttons to push, what's the color of the button, and things like that. Okay. Another element is you have to indicate there when does that procedure need to be reviewed. Okay, especially if it's something that has to do with ISO certification. They have requirements on reviewing a certain procedure at least every year, I think. So you'll have to check that. Okay, cybersecurity, yeah, you just have to make sure that there's the procedure also indicates how often the procedure has to be reviewed and by whom. Okay, finally, you have to indicate who has control of that procedure. Not anyone can change it. There has to be just one person who's in charge. You can list down who's in charge of updating the procedure. So those are the elements in a procedure. It can be paper-based. It can be stored in a cloud, as long as you have, it's clear there who's in charge of that, of reviewing it, of controlling it, updating it. Okay, so virtual assistants will have to deal with this. Maybe not much on regular review, but if, for example, you're dealing with technology, you want to say how to upload an invoice on Xero. Xero is an app. Okay, so you can have clear instructions there so that when you bring new people on board, you just have to give them that procedure and you don't have to like hover over them and tell them step by step what to do, because it's already in the procedure. Okay, so that's the benefit of it. So I hope that was helpful. I see someone in here. Sorry, I don't know what your name is, but hello to you. Thank you for watching me live. So tomorrow I'll be back. It's already Wednesday. How was your day? I hope it was not just productive but fulfilling for you. I hope your mental state is good. I hope that your mind is preparing to transition from work to home, relaxing, having dinner with family. And tonight you can go through the things that you have to do tomorrow. You know, get a piece of paper, list down the things you have to do tomorrow, and then prioritize it so that when you wake up tomorrow morning, you've had your coffee, you've stretched, you're ready to take on your task list. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again tomorrow for another task that you can do as a virtual assistant. See you.